Shaping Studios at the University of Rhode Island. It's Barrett Tonight. Tonight, President of URI SAA, Hannah Zawia. Musical guest, Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists. Tonight's episode, Say Goodbye to These. I'm Carl Anderson, and here's your host, Barrett Jordan.
Hello, everybody. Hey, look at that. Hello. Come on, come down. Thank you. Come on, come down. Coming down, Mr. Aggressive. Thank you. So, welcome to Barrett Tonight. This is the show where we do, we do stuff. Anyway, we're going to jump into this right away. You guys see this? That China is preparing to abandon its unpopular one-child policy. Although technically everyone in China has a big brother. Big brother.
Yeah, but nobody has a big sister, so. There's that.
You guys don't need to flatter him. Anyone see the new Star Wars trailer? That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! I don't know. I'm so excited. But not everyone's excited. You know this, that a man in Kentucky killed himself because the new Star Wars' main character is African American. Well, he's going to be really upset when he finds out that God is actually Morgan Freeman. He's going to be... He's probably not going to heaven, though, so I don't think it's don't mean to...
It's true. It's very true.
It seems very forced. I don't know. American researchers have performed the very first surgery on the human genome. Well, you know what, researchers, talk to me when you have a surgery that can fix broken hearts.
Why, Barrett? You been having some chest pains lately? Or
it's a heartburn, Carl.
Heartburn.
It's cause of a broken heart.
Yeah.
Do you see this? The actor James Dean's autograph was announced to be the most valuable of any celebrity autographs. But according to my mom, it's mine. I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah, but your grandma says it's mine, though, so that's pretty cool.
My mom says it's yours?
No, your grandma.
My grandma does.
Yeah.
Why?
That one's for you, Grandma.
Okay. You guys see this? That basketball player Jimmy Butler of the Chicago Bulls took out his car's rearview mirror as a reminder never to look back. This is true. He also drives with a blindfold on so he can learn to take things as they come. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess that's how they teach people how to drive in Chicago, huh?
I mean, I guess
Probably.
so. I don't know.
They're very faithful out there.
You see this, that the host of HBO's Last Week Tonight, John Oliver, started a website of fake political quotes. Wait a second. Didn't Fox News already beat him to it? I'm not sure.
I think like Bill O'Reilly started that, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yes. Again, these are all true facts that Carl's
Yes,
stating.
Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly, Chicago driving lessons. You see that the children's author, Lemony Snicket, will give $1 million to Planned Parenthood. This is true. He hopes that the money will be used to help women who have suffered a series of unfortunate events. He's the author of those books. That's
Wasn't that one of the titles of his book, The Planned Parenthood?
That's not true.
No?
You see that
It was like
singer?
the 17th one or something like that.
What'd you say?
It's like the 17th book. There's like a million.
Yeah,
in
it
that
is.
series.
I've stopped
It's
reading them
ridiculous.
after
Yeah.
that. Wasn't Jim Carrey Lemony
Yeah,
Snicket?
it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
That movie was
a
a
flop.
series of unfortunate. Okay. I see this, that singer Taylor Swift bought the website taylorswift.porn.com before any online trolls could. She tried to beat him to it. Well, based off of all of her songs, I think she should also probably buy revenge.porn.com. Because all of her songs are about ex-boyfriends and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? This is Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne must pay $27,000 to rid his house of bats. Wait, pay to get rid of bats? Is he on a diet or something? Ozzy Osbourne eats bats. I love, you know what joke sucks when you have to explain the joke?
Yeah.
You all got it. I'm not trying to. This one, this is sort of interesting. That Yoko Ono told Rolling Stone magazine that John Lennon was a bisexual. This is true. I guess he really truly did imagine all the people. Imagine all the people. He loves everybody.
I feel like she'll just say anything.
Free love, man. I can't. That was a
nowadays.
terrible thing. Free love. I can't. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. All right, move on.
Moving on. An astronomer from Berkeley was fired from the university in the wake of a sexual harassment scandal. An astronomer had a sexual harassment scandal. Sounds like he was reaching for more than the stars, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, with that job, you probably get a great view of the moon, huh?
Uranus would have been funnier, correct?
My anus.
Okay,
All right,
a study,
man,
and finally tonight, folks, a study in New Zealand found that red wine is equal in health benefits to going to the gym for a workout.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. I do an equivalent of a marathon every weekend.
It was good.
I'm implying drink alcoholism. Anyway, guys, we have a fantastic show for you tonight. Hannah Zawiya is here. Hannah. Thank you for Hannah. We also have a fantastic musical guest, Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists are on the program. Let's hear it for them. A lot of more show coming up. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back, folks. Hey folks, welcome back to the program. With us right now is President of URI SAA. It is Miss Hannah Zawiya. Hannah, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah. So SAA, there's a couple changes this year, and it's a very exciting time for you guys.
It is.
Really outreaching. What can you explain to everyone what's been going on?
So SAA's mission, since it was founded about 30 years ago, this is our 30th anniversary year.
It's exciting.
Is that we wanted to just inspire students on campus to have more spirit. So this year we actually opened up our membership. We used to be a closed group of about 50 to 60 members, and now we've been able to engage the entire campus community. So we've become open, and we have multiple different partnerships that we've gained with local businesses on and off campus to help give our members benefits, and we're planning events for them, and we're just being able to help a lot more students than we did in the past.
That's awesome. No, I attended actually. You held an open meeting, I guess would be called, last Wednesday.
Yep.
And it was really cool because I had never seen how it looks with a bunch of people. It really seems like it's already starting to you're already starting to round up and capture all the an interest around the student body, and it's cool to see that there's actually a buzz now, which is whether it was there before or not.
Yeah.
Student
We've
body
hit
is now
over 250 members so far. So
that's incredible.
Brand new. Yeah.
It's super awesome. And it's not awkward at all that you're the president.
It's not awkward.
It's not awkward for any reason. Not because I ran for it too, but it's so you are a pharmacy major.
I am.
Apart from everything else you do, so you're not technically graduating yet.
No.
What's it going to be like from your perspective once these two handsome gentlemen here leave, and you're still around? I just always wondered that because it's not like
I see it as I'm doing a service to you guys, so that next year when you want to come back as alumni, you have a place to stay for homecoming. And then that's why I'm here for an extra 2 years.
And then we'll be roommates.
So
that's pretty exciting. Ready for that? So what you are excited though because you are treating this like your senior year. How does that feel? At least in SAA, right? So you experienced homecoming for the first time as a senior.
It was interesting.
How was homecoming? Very successful this year?
It was awesome, actually. One of our homecoming court nominees was actually Barrett Jordan. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. No,
is that the
he
same
doesn't
as
really do
Barrett
much
Tonight?
on campus.
He didn't win.
But he did
another
win
thing I didn't win. That's it. Thanks for bringing all that up, Anna. Yeah.
But I love seeing your parents there. That was a good time.
They were there.
They were super proud and happy, as are all of us. He was our SA nominee, actually, so.
No, cut it out, folks. Stop.
He won the vote in SA and
the applause is too much.
He did win something.
The flowers, you guys really put them away. There's
Carrie
nothing.
and Barry,
Nobody cares. Really, and we wanted you on the show for a while. So this means a lot that you're saying that, especially because Karl he's got something to tell you.
You do.
No, I don't. Barrett's just trying to put me on the spot. I really have nothing to tell you.
Well, I have been in love with Karl since freshman year, so. Yeah, this is
awkward because you have a boyfriend.
The issue of this entire, we just try to keep things as fresh as possible. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna play a game. Do you have a couple minutes to play a game?
I would love to play
It's really simple. It's called Eat, Marry, Kill.
Oh, my favorite.
Hannah, it's very similar for those of you at home of the game. Bleep. I'm just gonna. Marry, kill. I can bleep that out later in post-production.
In Germany, they won't hear it.
Germany, they actually prefer that word. It's marry, kill. We're banned in Germany, for people who don't know.
Deutsch bags.
Those Deutsch bags.
For that reason.
For that joke specifically. So first, eat, marry, kill.
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to go cheesecake, edamame, and a Cobb salad.
And a Cobb salad. I will bleep the cheesecake.
No, you don't bleep
No,
the
you
cheesecake.
can say you can eat it.
You
I'm
eat the cheesecake.
Oh, I'm eating the cheesecake. What were my other options? Cobb salad and
Edamame.
They're up there.
edamame. Oh, there. I don't have my glasses on.
Okay, edamame, cheesecake, and so you're gonna
No, that's
have sex
edamame.
with cheesecake.
Have sex with cheesecake. I will eat the edamame and I will kill the Cobb salad.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the only choice.
Cobb salad, I feel
Who
like it's more
eats- what is
subpar
Cobb?
salad.
Is it Cobb? I always thought it's not
It's like
corn on the
corn
cob,
cobs?
but there's like egg in it or something. It's
What?
weird.
I don't understand when people throw weird things into their salad. It's like, oh, a salad bar. Like, I'd rather
Yeah.
go to like a Sunday bar. Who wants to go
Why
to a
can't we
salad
just have
bar?
like normal things, you know,
Right,
like
you know, like cheese.
like pasta or like peanut butter, or
Pasta
something, you
and
know?
Like, why isn't there a
Peanut butter?
sandwich bar? It's a salad bar.
You don't put peanut butter in
salad. But they do put on burgers at the Muse.
They do. The Muse.
The Muse.
And they put eggs.
They are
in
not
it.
a sponsor, but the Muse. Go to the Muse.
But they are a
folks.
sponsor of SAA.
They are a sponsor
it?
of SAA. Oh, but speaking of which, on that note, how there are a lot of sponsorships, right? Mm-hmm. And how do people join this open membership?
So in order to join, you just have to go to urisa.org/membership.
It's right here.
Right here. And it's super easy. We have once monthly meetings and a bunch of events throughout the semester that we offer. And we even have our leadership team, which is the executive board pretty much that plan the events. So
Yep.
we're going to have applications coming up soon for the open membership to apply to be on the leadership team.
That's excellent. We encourage everybody to apply, even if you're not at URI. No?
Do you have to
I
be
think
a
they have
student?
to go.
Do you have to be a
here.
Yeah, to stick with our theme, Bryant, go screw yourselves. You cannot become part of this organization. Well, I don't know
Black
what Bryant
is our
screw-
color.
Gold is the
Is
other.
the other.
We don't like them that much.
Go Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Huskies.
You cunt.
Huskies. Anyway, Hannah, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
so
on
much
for
for
this
having
awkward
me.
interview.
It's
Anytime you want to
great.
come on, just let us know. It'd
Perfect,
be
will
awesome.
do. Thanks for
All
having
right, we will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the program. Yeah, so it's been good. How you doing?
Pretty good, you know? Yeah.
All right.
Good week.
Did you see this? That Lincoln Chafee dropped out of the election today?
Yeah, actually I did. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Somewhere in Rhode Island, Carl, a village lost its idiot, and he's finally coming home. As that is, I met him once. Really interesting guy.
Yeah?
But he's coming back.
Great.
He shamed us on a national level, and he's coming back. Speaking of shame, I had, before Carl was here, but this is a quick history lesson for you young folk that are out there. We used to have my original sidekick was a man by the name of Chris Hayden. He transferred to Temple after, I think he like burnt down his roommate's house or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know. But whatever, we didn't think he was be safe to have him around the cameras. But he actually came home last week, and we decided to just do a catch up,
Yeah.
see where he's been. And actually, what's interesting is we found out that he's actually the manager of Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists. That is our group for tonight. So we thought, wow, it's very appropriate. Let's catch up with Chris Hayden. And we tried to. Take a look. Chris, thank you for sitting down with us. Welcome back to the show. This is exciting.
It's been a while, Barrett. It's been a long time. When was the last time I was on the show?
I think 4 years ago was your last. You did maybe 4 episodes with us, and then you moved on to bigger and better things as we see now.
Yes.
But remind us, because you actually never gave me a full reason. Why did you leave? Because we had I think we had good chemistry. I didn't know if
We
it was
had great
anything.
chemistry, Barrett.
Yeah.
You're the best sidekick I've ever had.
That's what they say, you know.
Best sidekick I've ever had. You were always on time.
Mm-hmm.
Always on time. It was as if you ran the show yourself.
I mean, you did bring a lot to the table. We both grew beards together, which we now
did, we
continue to
did.
have. I guess that was a thing.
But yes, the staff here at University of Rhode Island, they launched a coup to get me off the show.
So it was like an internal struggle. You're saying a power struggle from the high up down.
They wanted me off the show, Barrett.
For what reasons? Do you know? Is there?
My political beliefs. Some consider them radical,
Okay.
irrational. Also, I burned down my roommate's mattress, kind of.
You burnt down a mattress.
They said I put the community at risk, but Barrett Tonight was just the stepping stone to owning my own record label.
And what's this record label called?
Dirty Discs,
Dirty Discs.
the Dirty Discs.
And how many bands are currently on this label?
Currently, we got a few acts. The initial group we signed was you're familiar with them. Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists.
That's actually why we're here to discuss. They are our band on the show this week. They're our musical act. We're very excited for them to be here. And are they directly what drew you to the music industry, or did you leave television a little disenfranchised, wanting to look for something more? We'll get to them in a few moments.
I left URI down on my luck, really stumbling around the East Coast. Found myself in the Philly, New Jersey area. Worked with a few groups there, and then I found them.
You found them.
And I molded them, Barrett. I molded them into the men that became Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists.
Yeah, people do often accredit you for being the man behind the band. How did they come about? How did they come about?
Well, they were like kind of a jam band at the time. Really, just a backing band for Dylan Brown, he was playing the Spot at the time. If you're familiar, Spot Underground.
Spot Underground in Providence, yes.
Really cool venue. A lot of acts on my label I found there, actually. So I saw Wyatt, a little Jacob Jordan, and he eats a lot of cookies. Zaid.
He's as in the share of the group. Zaid, one word. Zaid.
Yes, they were practicing in a basement one day, and I happened to be in the room making some calls, whatnot. And Dylan had not quite shown up to practice yet. He was on one of his notorious gambling binges.
Yes.
Twin River Casino.
All great artists have their vices.
Indeed. And I noticed Zaid had a cookie in one hand, a stick banging on a tom-tom in the other, and a blue electronic cigarette dangling in his mouth. And then I looked at Wyatt, dreads down to his feet almost.
Almost. Not quite, but almost.
And your brother, Jacob.
No relation.
No relation.
No relation.
Mustache just belching out like a fireman. Clouds and clouds of vape smoke on them. And I just thought to myself, maybe a little, stubbornly, like an elder man sitting in honeydew. What a couple of dirty vapists. My management style, it's not really a problem being in, distance doesn't matter.
So it's not like a long-distance relationship. You don't need to be in constant contact. You allow them to have that creative liberty.
I just need to be there.
So that contact is a little bit more than your contact in your
Barrett,
relationship.
I am always there, let me tell you. My management style, it's like Russell Simmons' Angel Dust era meets Charles Manson when he was still a musician.
And not the cult. You're not like, there's no cult following of you as much as there is the goal of the group at this point to get a cult following like
Manson.
Like Manson.
Much like Manson, but it's not about the bloodbath, It's about the music.
So it's more Marilyn Manson than Charles Manson. Mm-hmm. Less Nazi stuff, if possible.
Yes.
There's no emphasis on anything. There's no Nazi stuff involved. No. Oh, yes.
One of their first local hits that, they really blew up in Providence and Cranston area because of.
They're really big in Woonsocket, I understand. Their numbers amongst the French Canadian population of the state is very, very high. What do you think this is? Why do you think people specifically from the Quebec area of the world are drawn to the Dirty Vapists and Dylan Brown's voice specifically?
It's a lo-fi sound.
It's a lo-fi.
We're able to put out.
Yes.
Canadians are very mellowed out by it, very intrigued. They like it a lot. Just like that single I was talking about that me and Wyatt put out. It's you ever heard of 2 vapes? I smoke 2 vapes in the morning. I smoke 2 vapes before I smoke 2 vapes.
Yes, the song about 2 vapes. Yeah, everyone knows that song.
They love that jingle, Barrett. They can't get enough of it.
So that's how it goes. It goes, you have Neil Young, Jim Carrey, Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists, 3 of the greatest exports from Canada. I disclude Justin Bieber because after we all saw his penis, it became a little less.
Barrett. We have no affiliation with the country of Canada. We're pure Rhode Island born and bred. Very proud of it.
But
they've come to us.
But Canada attributes you guys. I know for a fact they're trying to change their national anthem of "Oh Canada" to the first hit single from the Dirty Vapists. Just the lyrics.
Vaping and stealing.
Vaping and stealing. It hits something of the Canadian right in the Canadian heart, and I think for some reason it's exploded up there, and they want it to become their new national anthem. How have they responded to this uproar of support from the Canadian people?
Barrett, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Can't trust them crazy Canadians.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't really know, but interesting thing, he didn't call you out, Karl.
Really? Well, interestingly enough, I was not invited to this. So
no, not to the interview, but he called you out to a food fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, take a look.
Let me ask you, what was your favorite season of Barrett Tonight? What do you consider your breaking out point?
The golden era of Barrett
golden
Tonight. I don't think there's ever been a golden era of Barrett Tonight. I think I see glimpses of potential. Fragments of potential. Particles, if you will, in a vast sea of mustard. It's not, I like mustard personally. Not everyone likes mustard. Some people just want ketchup on their hot dogs. Some people want both ketchup and mustard.
Now, Barrett, let me ask you this. Maybe it's my ego talking. Maybe. Who knows? In a food fight, who would win? Me or that yellow belly, Karl Anderson?
You calling him out? I think a food fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am calling Karl Anderson out tonight on Barrett Tonight. Live, amen, to a food fight. It is going down.
What are the rules of said food fight? Is it one piece of food for each, or is it like just a cafeteria? It's just the 2 of you, whoever gets hit in the crossfire. Freestyle.
There may be casualties, but there will only be one dog on top.
They say everyone loses in a food fight, Chris. Are you prepared? You'd win in a food fight. I'm afraid. You got like a foot on Karl and probably 100 pounds. A little.
Barrett, as you know, in a food fight, it's not the size of the person. It's the size of the ferocity. Now, I've seen clips of Karl in a food fight.
He's been in a number of food fights. Large number of food fights.
He's got the speed.
He does.
Can't argue with that.
Does he have an arm, though, is the question.
Doesn't have the arm. Lacks the endurance. Now, if Karl can knock me down with the first few hot dog throws, maybe stands a chance.
You're the heavyweight champion of the Northeast in food fights.
Oh, yes.
Karl has only been a champion holder for his middleweight contending for about a year. He hasn't held the title that long. Do you think?
He's got high hopes, though. I think he's a little overrated.
He has been uncontested. Less people have been challenging him for the role of middleweight champion of food fighting in the Northeast. The only place in the country, I remind you, where food fighting is still legal.
Barrett, when I was in Jersey, I did a lot of underground food fighting. Am I proud of it? No. It got real greasy. Some cheesesteaks in there. Had some soft pretzels that were not too soft, let me tell you. They were really hard. And thick.
These are not the little pretzels. These are like the ballpark
big,
pretzels.
Thick ones.
Big ballpark pretzels.
They were not soft, Barrett.
So, who was your trainer for this food fighting?
Trainer.
The handy helper? The the Granny Smith apples, the Newman's Own lemonade, the Oscar Mayer Wiener, the I'm spitting names out. All these are
Barrett,
great.
I've been learning all my skills from retired janitors.
Who generally clean up after food fights.
They've taken me under their wing because they see how it finishes, and they don't want a young guy like me to go out like that.
And they say everyone loses in a food fight. The janitors always lose in the food fight because they're the ones left to clean up the mess.
They're the most humble beings, most kind, humble, genuine beings you'll ever meet.
How you would comment on Karl being the only southpaw food fighter in the world who's continued to have this success? How can you combat the southpaw food fighting method?
Barrett, you know for a fact that I food fight with both hands.
He's the ambidextrous food fighter. That's a style seldom seen in today's.
Karl is used to having the southpaw sauerkraut advantage. I'll be able to switch it up on him. He won't be ready.
So you're coming in with pizza on one hand, the other hand you got beef stew or whatever it is.
I got sauerkraut up
Sauerkraut coming through.
coming at you.
You can go corn dogs falling down.
Flavors on you.
That's it. And little spices, throw some pepper in there.
Bam.
Bam. Like emerald, as they say. Bam! Woo! And that's a meal. Yeah, sir, he was really adamant about that. You want
to come at me with food, Chris Hayden? You don't even know food. I know food.
He knows food.
You're going to go down. I'm going to make you eat that food.
Gonna make
like
you
a wedding.
eat.
You know, like cake, like you
Yeah,
said
no,
cake.
I understood the reference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's gonna make you eat your words, Chris, or he might make you eat yours.
Either way, we'll have food.
If this ever happens, it'll be live on Barrett Tonight, probably. Almost live.
Almost
Not real.
live.
We'll probably record it.
Barrett this afternoon.
Barrett in the evening. Anyway, folks, we will be right back with Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists right here on the desk, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few. Hey guys, welcome back to the program. There's nothing in here. With us right now, it's not funny the second time. With us right now is our musical guest for the night. It's the Dirty Vapists. It's Dylan Brown, Jacob Jordan, Wyatt DeConnicourt. Please welcome you guys here. Did I say your name right?
Yeah, it's DeConnicourt, but
What did I say, DeConnicourt?
something like that.
Is DeConnicourt like a street or something? Like
I'm pretty sure.
DeConnicourt,
Yeah,
like
over
DeConnin
in-
Avenue or something?
Yeah, West Philly or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Yeah, I haven't been there either.
I was confused, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to the
Thanks,
show,
man.
guys. It's
Thank
very
you. Thanks for having us.
cool
Thank you for having us.
to be here.
It's great to be here.
It's great to be here. It's cool. So I don't know what that was. But anyway, live television. It's neat that you guys are here because I know a lot of you.
Yeah, we know you too.
Yeah, I know you.
I've seen
Dylan,
you
for
before.
people that don't know, grew up down the street from me, and Jacob actually grew up down the hall from me.
Yeah.
There's no relation.
I grew up on the bad part
And
of
Wyatt,
town.
yeah, down
Wyatt's from the
East Philly.
3A, man.
He's from 3A, which for people that don't know, that means Manville, which is like, all the hip hop rap and stuff from our town comes from Manville.
The lower income area.
Not even that. I just think they have a different area code, so they're very,
Proud
to represent.
Yeah.
3A. That's proud. That's cool though. But so you guys are the Dirty Vapists.
Yeah.
Dylan Brown.
Well, actually,
Dylan's
I'm
Dylan
actually
Brown.
Clean Dylan.
Actually.
Yeah,
This is
Dylan's,
just
Dylan's the
Clean
cleanest.
We are
of us
Dirty
all.
Vapists.
Yeah.
so it's not like Dylan Brown, Dirty, and Vapist. It's the Dirty Vapists. It's not.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And this isn't your full band, right? You're missing.
No, we're missing Zato Habibi.
yeah.
Zato
this is Zeta
Habibi,
Habibi.
which is
Yes.
their drummer Zaid Al-Babasi, who's not here today.
Very sad.
It's very sad.
He wasn't willing to break a rib to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in
It's
class.
kind of hard for us to talk about.
yeah.
Yeah, we understand. I understand creative differences. Sometimes it can be
Yeah.
a lot of tension within a group. But we talked to Chris earlier. I don't know.
Chris Hayden.
Chris Hayden was here.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that earlier. He took full credit for naming you guys. Do you?
I mean, honestly, he did.
Yeah.
I would give it to him, yeah.
Like, when he came up with the name, I was like, that name sucks. Like, if we keep that name, you get, like, all the royalties to make them not want to keep it.
Dylan
And for
hated
some
it.
reason, we still have
Yeah,
it.
Dylan
all
hated
loved
it.
it.
Really, yeah, we had many arguments about the name.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
but now we're kind of stuck with it. We've had
we
it
don't
for
have
so
a choice
long.
now. We've been going by for too long.
Once you get the following, right? Then it
Yeah.
becomes-
Oh,
so
yeah.
well, you guys been playing
We're
out
massive
Providence like a lot. Is that
Yeah.
your
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Down at the spot on the ground.
The
Spot on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's above ground, but
Well, yeah,
Located behind the Coliseum.
it is right near
it's the same
Coliseum.
building as the Coliseum.
What do you describe for people who haven't heard you yet, because you guys are playing on next? How do you describe your style? What you guys do?
You guys want to take this?
Grass punk.
Grass punk,
new
maybe.
metal,
We'll go with
grass
that.
punk, like 90s
rock.
R&B.
Vape rock, yeah. It's a new
a little
genre.
bit. It's a little bit of everything, you know.
And that's what.
Like
But really, we're all
Brostep.
just dancers.
we mainly
We
dance.
just
The
dance
rest of
with
it's
our
for show.
instruments.
Yeah.
Instruments and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's
You got to do what you can do to dance. And I know Jacob always wanted to be a dancer, but our
Yeah.
let us
Yeah,
do it.
no,
So
he frowned upon it.
I think his feet are too big for the ballerina.
Yeah.
shoes.
That's the
Yeah.
issue.
He could never,
It's always-
he
it's
could never
always
get the
a problem.
tiptoe
Yeah.
right.
So, and you guys play in the spot. You're trying to.
Yeah.
What's the goal? You guys trying to play other gigs later on, or you got an
yeah.
album?
No,
Oh,
just the
no,
spot.
no,
just the spot. That's the
We're never
spot.
leaving.
Yeah. No, but seriously, yeah.
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 We're actually planning on taking up residence. We're gonna buy out the Coliseum, move in upstairs,
Move it up.
and
It's gonna be
just play there every night.
the
probably.
Vapist Lounge or
Yeah, the
something.
Vapist
The
Lounge.
Vape. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's a good
Think
idea.
about it.
Trademark the Vapist Lounge. But that's cool. So, when you guys decide, how'd you decide to form this? Because I know you've been playing forever. So, in you two, and you've been playing in high school and stuff. So, how did you decide to come together, the four of you?
I don't know, just kind of happened, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess hanging out in the basement or
Yeah, I
something.
mean, we've already been hanging out for so long, so just
we got bored.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Is there a message that you guys are trying to send?
No, it's meaningless.
It's that's a message right there, I guess. I mean, we go from that direction to the next, and we try to see. So you guys are going to play a song for us, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
We might even play it twice.
They did play it twice. Or they're planning on it. Because this is television, it's all live, and we didn't film it already. But you, so what are you going to play? It's a song Coming Down, is that the name? Or?
We were thinking about it, but we're deciding right now still because we haven't recorded this yet. We're
Yes,
deciding
because
between
that's how that was.
either an original called "Come Down," which we're leaning towards it, but we might cover Fetty Wap. We don't know yet.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Yeah, Come
everyone
My
loves
Way.
Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great song.
Yeah.
Great song. Great
No,
song.
it's not a song. I mean, like a song by him.
No, you love the song. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
That one,
Yeah.
We
changed the
thinking
key a
of
little
different
bit.
things.
Yeah, we changed the key twice,
We changed
actually.
the key once, but we were thinking of totally. Never mind.
All right, so warm you guys up for Fetty Wap or whatever you do decide to play. We're going to play
Yeah.
a quick game that we played with Hannah just a couple minutes
What's
ago.
it called?
It's called Eat, Marry, Kill.
Oh,
Eat, Marry, Kill. And this is for all three of you. If you have the same answer, that's cool. If you don't,
Right.
I mean, it's okay to disagree. You guys have to decide between sushi, buffalo chicken calzone, or honey ham. Eat, marry, kill.
That's tough.
I'd eat the shit out of that buffalo chicken.
I probably would too.
I can't. I'd have to eat the sushi.
But you could only eat the sushi though.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'd marry the sushi. I feel like it'd be loyal.
Can I eat all three? Is that a possibility?
Probably
Depends
marry
on
the
your relationship with the. You could eat them.
It's open. It's pretty
Does
open.
eating count as killing?
I'm taking the honey ham out.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Eating
think
counts
so.
as killing. So
Yeah.
That's
all
the
right.
loophole in this
I'll
game.
kill it by eating it. Yeah. So, all right,
Okay.
cool. So I'll eat all three. That's fine.
Well, I'd definitely kill the calzone. I feel like that could be
What?
fun.
Really?
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh yeah, marry the honey.
The one
ham.
that I was gonna eat?
Honey ham is what you'd want to marry, though.
You
It
come
sounds
in, honey.
honey ham.
I saw this totally differently. All right.
But I'm in consensus. I think it's
This might
calzone.
end the band. Over.
I don't think we can play that song right now.
Fetty Wap song?
I think.
Either one.
We will find out in a minute what you decide to play. Good luck. We'll see you guys
Thanks.
out there in a couple
Thank
seconds.
you.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Thanks for having
To
us.
all you, I don't know you who you are. Nice
Thank
to meet
you.
We'll be right back with the Dirty Vapists. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Brown and the Dirty Vapists.
If you want, show me how to light up. I know you've got time you wanna make up. So pop the knots, tethered faith and purpose, drowned by thoughts deep below the surface. Come down underneath the sound. There's no looking back while we're still around. Come down underneath the sound.
Vapists. Thank you guys. That was awesome. That was great. Thank you. That's our show, everybody. Special thanks to these guys. Special thanks to Hannah. We'll see you guys next week. Giddy up.